All right. So what you want to be like, bro?
I want to be a pimp.
You stupid. You stupid.
I think there's a conspiracy going on. We're going to talk about it in today's video. But before we get into that, don't forget to like the video. Liking the video allows YouTube to find this video and push it out to more people, and it shows YouTube that you actually like the content that I'm putting out. So before we go any further, hit that like button down below and let's start the show. So for those of you who aren't aware, there's now a second black girl that was harmed in a shootout in Texas.
A 30-year-old man and his 5-year-old daughter were murdered at a car wash in the Fort Worth suburb of Forest Hill.
Sky 4 video shows dozens of evidence markers around a maroon Challenger. Also, a vacuum still laying in the front seat. Fort Worth and Mansfield police were on scene to help with crowd control. Raw emotions as loved ones rushed to the car wash. Cries were heard as people leaned on one another.
When is gonna stop?
He didn't target nobody. He was a family man, and he was going around rapping. Okay, why would you target him? He didn't bother nobody. And a baby, his baby.
I just wanted to jump in. Black people, we need to stop. We need to stop the cat. Family men don't get gunned down at a car wash. Let's just keep it a buck. Family men don't get hurt, and they don't put their children at risk. The lifestyle that this guy was living was not a family man.
March 3rd, 2025, at approximately 10:49 a.m., Forest Hill police were dispatched to a shooting incident at a local car wash in the 6500 block of Forest Hill Drive. Upon arrival, officers discovered a 30-year-old male laying on the ground suffering multiple gunshot wounds. He'd later be identified as Chucky Smith, but more commonly known as the Texas rapper Get Money Lil Ronnie. Inside of his vehicle, officers made a horrific discovery. His 5-year-old daughter had been shot. Officers tried life-saving measures on both of them, but tragically, both of them would be pronounced dead at the scene. Preliminary investigation revealed two shooters wearing blue jeans and gray sweaters exited a white 4-door Kia. Ronnie's vehicle was parked within a bay at the car wash, and while he was vacuuming his interior, the shooters approached on foot and opened fire. Surveillance video would hit the internet showing they fired from close range as Ronnie took off running across the parking lot and away from his vehicle. Ronnie would keep running, making his way to a dumpster where the two shooters who appeared to be fleeing came back. Standing over Ronnie, one shooter would again open fire, dropping him to the ground. The second shooter would go behind the dumpster, off camera, and it can be assumed he also fired into Ronnie while he was on the ground.
But wait, there's more.
Have you noticed a trend? Women, specifically black women, are celebrating or not sad that their children have met their untimely demise. Don't believe me? Just watch.
Thermia. In a press conference, the mayor and city leaders confirmed that Tatiana did call the city's homeless response team back in November, but nothing ever came of it.
At least as far as we've been able to determine so far, the family never called back again for service.
A few moments later.
In this video, you can clearly see this woman is dancing on a Facebook Live video, and her children were found deleted in a vehicle in the cold.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Now we fast forward to Texas. A rapper by the name of Lil Ronnie was found deleted in Texas. Now, for those of you who don't know, rapper Lil Ronnie was no other than a hood guy who flossed and talked about money all the time in his videos. Now, if you're familiar with the street life, even if you aren't, you already know that that makes you a target. And see, when you're a target, people want what they don't have. So they targeted this hood guy and deleted him and his child. It was wrong what these people did. Children are off limits. But I want you to pay very close attention at what this woman said after she created a GoFundMe page. You know, this woman created a GoFundMe and raised $52,000. And now look at the response. I want you to pay very close attention. Shame on you for donating to this woman's GoFundMe. Because she sounds like she just hit a lick. She sounds crazy. She sounds too excited. She sounds like this is a windfall of money that she's never seen.
What? Is bragging about burying the baby in Gucci. $52,000. So let's check out the tape. Let's find out what the mama got to say. Let's find it out. Let's see. And here we go.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I grieve a little different, y'all. Y'all took my baby, but I'm not motherfucking tripping on that shit, bitch. Bitch, he give him and he take him. Bitch, I'm gonna die around this bitch. Fucked up about it.
Whoa! Bitch, he give him and he take him. Bitch, I'm gonna die around this bitch. Fucked up about it. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
I fucked up about how she left around this bitch. I ain't fucked up about it. Fuck you talking about, bitch. Cause y'all know, y'all wasn't fucking with baby around this bitch. And she going out this bitch out Gucci everything. Fuck you talking about?
I beg your pardon?
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, bitch. And her baby daddy gonna be proud of everything, nigga. At the pinky about. The Three Stooges. Nigga James Carroll, nigga the tax man.
Did y'all hear all of that, fam? This is amazing. Absolutely crazy.
Everybody that donated to this woman, shame on you.
Shame on you.
Shame. Shame.
Show of hands, how many of you think that these people are actually grieving? No, put your thinking caps on. Are they actually grieving? It seems like to me that they're more excited about burying their loved one than the grief process. Especially in our community, we glorify bad behavior. We glorify street life. We glorify street life. We glorify gang life. We glorify trapping, hustling, and being a D-boy. But somehow, some way, this guy, his life caught up with him. And that's the story of the streets, guys. This is what I try to emphasize on so many videos, is that the street life will ultimately come back to get you. Either you're going to end up in jail or the cemetery.
But wait!
Or both.
Be like, bro.
I just want to be just like my dad.
What your daddy do, bro?
He shooting.
Whoa. All right, cut that. So all right. So what you want to be like, bro?
I want to be a pimp.
You stupid. You stupid.
Nigga, why the fuck you want to be a YN?
Cause I said so.
All right. So what you want to be when you grow up, bro?
Steal cars and rob banks.
You stupid. You stupid.
All right, we got another one. So what you want to be in life?
I want to be a good girl.
We might got hope.
These children in the video, they want to be like their dad. What does their dad do? Hustle, run the streets, be a pimp. And then they say being an absent father is an issue. Being a bad father is an even worse issue than being an absent one. Because think about it, if you're an absent father, the child doesn't have a role model, but the child, their new role model is the streets. But if you're a present father and you're engaging in an illicit lifestyle, chances are that child, son or daughter, is going to grow up to be just like they pappy. This is why, ladies, picking a good partner is essential. Because the partner that you pick is going to eventually be the role model to your children.
With me one more time, you do. And I don't care about none of it, nigga. I'm a real nigga, boy. I'm a real nigga, boy. I'm a straight nigga. I don't need none of it. I'm gonna give you one more time. Damn, bro. And you do.
Think about this. If you were to get pregnant by this man right now, would he be a good father? If you can't answer that question, then you need to reevaluate your relationship. Because some of us are with people we don't even want to be with, and we're just wasting each other's time. You live by the sword, you die by the same sword. That's the old motto. And apparently this guy was a gambler who couldn't be beat.
Literally, I'm the best gambler in Texas.
Yeah.
Counting my rankings or my stats to try to see like what number I am within the age groups and all of that, but I actually came out like the best overall of all ages. You know, like it's been times that I be like, I don't gamble older people because I don't like how they gamble. They might be a little more wiser. I'm not gonna say slick. I'm not gonna say cheating. I'm gonna say a little more wiser. Or I might gamble, not gamble the younger. They might be stragglers. So it just came upon that I'm actually the best gambler in Texas and the rankings and stuff, the stats.
Life dealt him a bad hand. R.I.P. to the daughter, because she's the real victim here. The daughter didn't deserve her early demise. And a lot of people are saying that the street code is this, the street code is that. Well, when you live in the street, you're going to be demised by the street. When you glorify degeneracy, this is what happens. Should it happen? No. But can we prevent this from happening? See, that's the thing. This is going to continue to happen until we say enough is enough. Until that day comes, things like this are just going to continue. Marching ain't gonna do it. Praying ain't gonna do it. Posting on social media ain't gonna do it. We need to denounce degeneracy. That's what we need. We need a full denouncement of all degenerates. If you are hood, if you are a degenerate, if you are a thug, a drug dealer, a D-boy, a hustler, a scammer, you are not a part of the black community. You're not.
You look in the hood, there's liquor stores and check cashing places. You know why? Because they know that the people in the hood aren't smart enough to open up bank accounts. They're going to get a check, they're going to cash it, and it's a liquor store right next to it. Let's just put that around them. Let's also put a bunch of shit that's easy and cash available. We don't want you to gain credit. We want you to be cash driven. That's how we keep the poor poor. It's not until you understand that you get out.